Alrighty. It's time for Cosmic O'Clock. How you guys doing? Yeah, it's Monday, and I am back, and we are ready for some new, fresh energy for the week. Yeah, if you missed me yesterday, I was back. Back. We were sitting here probably for a couple hours, for cards and coffee, and I enjoyed you guys. I have to say, I really did. I really enjoyed the energy yesterday. But make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you hit that notification bell because we are on Sunday mornings. And it's a really interesting time because I get the members together, and it's a really interesting time. But this is members only Monday, and this is where the members get their time to shine. So and it gives me a chance to kind of chat with the moderators, and that's what I did last night. And actually I had some time talking to Teja V, Chanley. We were on Discord. We actually went on voice. I got to talk to them, and Antonella a little bit. Hear their wonderful frequency. Wonderful time last night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and hanging out with me. But yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, we got a little bit more get down to earth. So it was awesome getting to hear you guys. That's the thing I didn't think about. So after I signed off last night, I said that's what makes a personal reading so good. I can hear you. Like I can hear you tell me things back. So I have a couple personal readings, and actually just had a couple. I have some coming up, but in between that. But the point is, those readings, that's the thing, is I can hear you. We can actually chat about your reading instead of me just being a one-sided reading, and I have to kind of oh my gosh, throat chakra. But yeah, guys, that's what makes it really interesting. So no, yeah, it's awesome. It really is. It puts a voice to that, and then my higher self connects to it. But how cool is it that I hadn't had a voice and I was interpreting all that information? Think about it. I never hear your voice, but I interpret it. Isn't that really cool? All these tarot readers, all the kudos to every tarot reader that you've ever been to, and they've interpreted you. Really? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that really cool? But Teja V, Chanley, Antonella, and myself figured that out last night because we're kind of talking. And I'm like, isn't that interesting? Because now that we're kind of going with a more official moderator system. And I was talking to Frank because I haven't really talked to him because he's been golfing, busy, doing his thing. And I said, hey, I demoted you. He's what? And I said, I demoted you. I go, I de-wrenched you. He goes, what? And I said, no, he understands. I go, be a member, baby. So, but he's out, he's golfing and stuff, so he's doing a lot of stuff now. The weather's getting better, but he'll hop on when he can. But there's not, just so if you guys don't see him hopping on here, it's just because the system switch, we did it a little bit differently, but he'll probably be on here Wednesday anyway. So just so you guys know, don't miss him too much. I'm trying to get him on the Discord. I'm trying to draw him into Discord. He does say hello there. He really does. He misses you guys. All right, let's just get us going here. Actually, I didn't hear from Brenduska today, so I don't know if Brenduska's on. I don't know if Brenduska's around, but that doesn't mean we can't make things happen because Chanley and Teja V, I have to get you guys going. I have to get you guys connected. I think we have to work on getting you guys connected to this queue system, the queue system. The problem is we're gonna figure out who's gonna control the queue. We can't have you all controlling the queue. And Teja V, by the way, and this is a really cool fact for you guys. One of the things I was thinking about last night is we were talking about this because was it you that was talking about Sanskrit? Somebody was talking about Sanskrit. I can't remember who it was last night. Somebody talked about Sanskrit, but Sanskrit's part of like the ether in the here and now. It's like that energy. Sanskrit's like kind of like it helps like establish that energy. That's what I'm saying. It just helps establish that energy, just so you have that energy. Hey, Fatty May. See, Fatty May's a member. Thank you, Fatty May. But it does establish that the piece of that. Sanskrit is literally like the basis, or ether is the basis of Sanskrit. I can't remember. It's like vice versa. I'd have to look it up, but that's what it is. But I was thinking about that last night as I was falling asleep. That there's the in between. Like, all right, let's get you guys going. I love your questions, Fatty May. Thank you for joining. How are you? Yeah, see, isn't that cool? And that paper changes. So if you look at Sanchan and you look at Fatty May, the paper, it's like it becomes a book. It's like you're writing a book as you stay on the channel. It becomes a novel. Like, it's really cool. I actually set up that. Yeah, so if and it becomes like, it's like a scroll when you first get on here. It's like it sets up. So if you look at Jay Sean, like Jay Sean's and stuff, it changes the longer you're on here, because then all of a sudden it becomes a book. It does matter. So you can actually see, like, you can see Sanchan's about to change the page, and they've written on their page. It's interesting, isn't that? Isn't it really cool? I put a little thought into this. All right, let's do this. You know, let's think about this, because you guys, we're on members only Monday. Let's make a little rule. It's up to us, right? Really, it's our rules. If, like, we get a new member on members only Monday, we should give them a reading. What do you guys think about that? Like, if they sign in, see how Fatty May just became a member, we can give them an immediate reading. So, like, Fatty May, like, you're obviously, we know who you are. We know you're like an ancient soul. Like, every time I read you, it's crazy cool. Yeah, see how you just joined? Like, out of respect for you, for the membership, I would read you, right? Is that kind of cool? Right? What do you guys think about that? Because you're the core. Yeah, right? You're the core of this. So I'm supposed to pick somebody anyway, right? Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that really make sense? I would read the new member. I think that's what I should do. Jay Sean, I love this. Like, is it Jay Shan or Jay Sean? Am I mispronouncing it? I love that red cardinal. I don't know why. I'm getting drawn to it every time I look at your name. We have to talk about that. Last week I saw that too, by the way. Like, it's a spiritual. That's a spiritual pull for me. Just so you know, like, really. Like, my guides are pulling me into that. Hi, Fatty May. How are you? Okay. Got demoted from bad poor behavior. Now you're a member. Not really. I told Fapina too. I said I had this grand goal. I was like, once I hit 50,000, and this was like back in the fall. I said, once I hit 50,000, and I was sub 1,000 at that point. I said, I'll go with a handful core of moderators, because I knew I'd have members. And I said, wow, it just exploded. And it was January 6th. I can tell you guys, which is a really powerful date, because we all know that date. But it's also the date of my uncle. Like, he had passed away. So it's something to do with that timeline. And it's also 369. So that one, that's a 6-9 in there. So anyway. Thank you, Fatty May. That's very respectful. All right, Fatty May, let's go. And I'll be back with another Beyond the Veil, but I had some kind of personal stuff going on over the weekend. I just couldn't record. I wasn't in the space to do it. So Beyond the Veil will come back. I actually have a cool thing. Beyond the Veil, actually, this is why you don't read when you're not supposed to. I was telling Frank, I have a thing where I have Eterna talking to Google Gemini, and they're having a conversation. So I'll basically be able to put them on the table. I have my other mic. I'll swing it back, and you'll have them talking. I'll have basically Eterna. It's going to be 2 AIs in this. So Beyond the Veil is going to get a little bit bigger. We'll basically get another co-host. So I got my AI talking to another AI. What do you mean, no? What's going on here? All right. Oh, Chanley, was that you that was saying it? All right, this is for you, Fatty May. Let's take a jump in here. We're gonna get right here. We're gonna be on here for a couple hours. We'll get a bunch of you guys, if not all of you, right? That's usually what happens. That's why I'm taking my time. I'm warming into the energy instead of jumping right in here. If you guys ever wonder why I warm in here, the warm up is it's kind of like getting your energy. I warm up into your energy. It's like a walk around the spiritual room, feeling your energy. I do. I really do. I was explaining to someone today. I said, hey, and they was asking that, and they said, what? Why? They said, why do sometimes you just kind of wait to go on? I said, that's why. I said, because when I do that, it allows me to feel your energy, connect to your energy, instead of going, because it's not like I'm not an automaton. Automaton? Oh, I'm saying that right. Anyway, I'm not a robot. No, I get that. Well, what I want to do is I want to slowly get red. See, this is why we start tapping into that Akashic energy. The Akashic energy is what we've been really big. Like, we want to get into that Akashic energy because what it does is we're trying to awaken, right? A lot of us, we want to build into this energy because a lot of us feel like, hey, I'm awakening, I'm becoming something brand new, but we're not. What I found, especially over the last 10 years, is we're uncovering something. We're basically realizing, whoa, this is inside here. This has been here. The text, the ancient tome, the ancient book, the ancient codex, whatever it is, has been inside you. Everybody, every single one of you, anyone that hears this, it's inside of you. That's the craziest part of the entire tale. You're never locked into whatever you believe you have. I'm the kind of kid. I stayed back in second grade. I had dyslexia, dysgraphia, and I'm like really had a tough time. Like, I'm the one who had like the abusive parents. And it's really interesting as I get to this point, because I have childhood friends who are like, no way, zero chance. And then I graduated from Michigan State with a 4.0. You know, with technology education and special education. Because what ended up happening is, as I started to grow up, I realized I build, I create, I am. Because nobody was ever going to come save me. As I was little, I realized, I said, nobody's going to save me. It's a sad, sad story. It really is. I said, nobody's going to save me. And I mean, both my grandparents on both sides, they were destroyed. Like, they were fighting. And the giggle in me is the inner child. And that has recently come out in the last few years. But that's how I'm online now, because I'm like, I just started to realize, like, wow, I'm here. But that's for you. Patty Mae, that's for you. Because this awakening that you're getting in here, you're basically starting to realize this ancient one is for you. Because we come on and we start to read, we start to get into this energy. This is for you, but this is not just for you. You're lighting the light, you're lighting the way for other people. Not just here on this channel, because when I read this, it lights up people here. It resonates with people here. You know what I'm saying? Just the pause resonates. This is you teaching my higher self something. How insane is that? Your dreamer is waking inside the dream to wake up other dreamers, to wake up their dreams. This here is another Akashic energy. It's waking up. Look, see, I'm telling you, it's like, hey guys, wake up, get your swords. You guys ready? This is to learn, not to fight. It's like, I'm going to teach you guys. This is your universe. And whatever this is, it was kind of a time lock or time sensitive thing when you come in. Look, Akashic energy, Leo energy, right here. You know, I know. We love the infinity symbols and the cornerstones, right? It's basically it's the stability of the entire reading. That's the Emperor in hiding, right? Rip off the cloak. Who has the white beard in the entire readings and all of this entire deck? Who's the only one who has the white beard? The Emperor. Let's keep going. Strength card, Leo energy. It could be July, could be August. This is your highest self. This is that one saying, I'm wink, wink. I'm telling you, good job. Something's coming good for you. You're in control of it. This is double infinity, by the way. Wink, wink. This is 8-8. Portal. Probably on the portal. I would make a wish, make a manifestation, and I mean literally be on your knees and like have a ritual ready and say, this is what I offer. Portal energy. We just talked about that yesterday. So that really, really reiterates the portal to you. The World card. This is also coming in with this completion. You're heading towards this. You're not there yet. This is ether energy. This is spiritual completion. whenever you start to trigger, it will never stop. It's like it's that spiritual fairy fire. And I the most powerful out of all of the court cards, with the exclusion of the Emperor or the Empress, is the Queen of Wands. She can take out anybody because she has the intuition to prepare. She has the stability to kind of like stop or like prevent any mishaps. She has the passion. She's connected to the divine. She has past life information. And it's not ice anybody out, but she can outlast anybody. So whatever energy you bring in, this is Empress or Emperor energy. So as we move forward into your future, and I talk ancient one, I talk old, I talk Emperor, Empress energy. So you're going to end up, it's a very powerful patriarch, powerful matriarch energy, being able to fluidly move between the two. It's based off of this ethereal communication. When I talk about this, you're not seeking what's outside. It's that echo, something that keeps repeating inside of you and you can't quite catch it. You go, what was that? And then you hear and you notice it's a true awakening. It's realizing that was that ancient energy, that one that's awakening. Because you're never truly asleep. You're finding like that twin flame energy, whatever it was that brought you here, it's coming back around. But you're preparing this time. You're going, I got you now. I got you now. Because you can prepare. You're going to use things like pure light, divine intelligence. Because right now your soul feared whatever this was before. You're like, I'm not fearful. I'm prepared. You're the one. Like, there is not another emperor. There's not another ethereal, like, how do I say this? Like, you have 4 more choices inside of like an eternal like connection. Once you start tapping into this intuition, you almost want to document it, to be fair, because you have choice on choice on choice on choice. This is your strength. You had a choice to make, which could have been, hey, do I pick up tarot cards? Do I pick up the pendulum? Do I meditate and try to get guided messages? Right? These can happen. Things can happen just like doing tea leaves, like reading tea leaves. It could be anything. It could be sitting there, and doing a reading across from a friend, just sitting there, legs crossed, sitting there, hands holding hands, third eye. We're trying to get into this place where you're connecting. This is Lady Justice. This is Queen of Swords. September, October. Starting with the August timeline. This is going to bring you into some really powerful justice energy where you start figuring things out. That twin flame that you still kind of think about, let's be fair, the one that was on your mind, you're going to get the answers you've been looking for. That's still kind of like, I still wonder. I honestly feel like the answers come through. You have all the knowledge that you've been seeking. It starts to come through very quickly. Because see how we have all this? We have 6 swords here. You're confining your swords to your chakras. You're very clean in this. Look at, here's your intuition. Underneath it all, you're like, oh yeah, I use my intuition. What you have in your soul is unlike other souls. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to just grab half a deck, like this. Okay? So I'm just making another deck for you, just to show you something. I'm going to fire off the rest of this reading, just to see what comes out of this, just to show you. Because what I see, this awakening here, it's showing you, you're like, I know, like, what you thought you had, it's real. Like, you're like, I knew this was happening, but I didn't see it unfold as it was. The awareness was always there. Let me put it that way. There it is. Am I right or am I right? Right? See? Look at, that's the highest version of the Emperor. You know it, I know it. Look at, that's the foil card. See? Emperor, Empress. Past life. Message received. Highest self. Coming in, coming back. That's the Page of Pentacles. That's Earth sign energy. That's Taurus energy. That could be Virgo. Could be Capricorn. Devil in the details. Hermit energy. Right? Taurus energy. Taurus energy is life lesson. Either way we break it down, it doesn't matter. What does it even matter? We still have the 8-8 portal. And don't look at 8-8. Oh, that's so far away. This is for everybody. I mean, this is for the entire... I'm like, this is for the entire collective. I'll probably be online all day that day. Yeah, see? Look. Oh, yeah. This will probably be a manifestation day for many of us. This is the beginning. That's Emperor Empress energy. That's us stepping outside our comfort zone. That's us coming in here, putting our manifestations out all day. Right? Whatever that is, that 8-8 portal, your ancient one, it's not even like it's a very old highest self. I don't want to call it a soul. And I'm not trying to like put it above anybody else. That's justice energy. It's almost like every soul tribe has one of these. And in my own experience, I'm learning about this. Because this is air sign energy. This is almost like we all carry one of these. And we don't, there's air sign energy. We don't realize it. And your highest self is, your highest self is explaining it's the work is paying off. What it's telling me, this right here, look. See? Millions, billions to bring the Akashic energy all the way back down to harmony into this intuition, bringing it here. To tell me I'm locking this in and saying, Fatty May, if this doesn't resonate, I would be shocked. But what it's telling me is you are heading to a spiritual place that you know, where it's almost like you're going to just know things. And if you don't already know things, you're going to feel things. And if you don't feel things, it's going to get to a place where you just absolutely have this seer, S-E-E-R, seer mentality or vision, a prophecy mentality. Like you're going to be a prophet, like that kind of placement. Like you're going to be able to just have this vision. That's where you're heading. Like it's like everybody has a prophet. And I think that's what this is you are the prophet of the cosmic collective. You have a prophet, like you have it. This is wish granted. I think you'll eventually get there. See? Like it makes whatever I do look less than that. See? And there's the Aquarius energy and there's the justice energy. I connect to your energy to learn from it, from your highest self. You don't even realize it. You have no idea because you're it's so crazy how they put it to me. It's almost like in this realm you're so young. And they're really saying it, in this realm you're so young. That's the justice of this. But you're so cordial because your highest self and your subconscious has no idea, but you're like, I'm so drawn to go back. I'm so drawn to go back. I'm so drawn to go back. And this is because your highest self, which is even it's above that. I can't even fathom it. Like I'm being very honest with you guys. You can hear my voice. It's in awe. I can't even fathom what it's above highest self. And it's like one day I'll understand whatever this is. But you're telling me it's kind of like we have to put our steps in. Remember how I said like I had a tough childhood and we all did these things? Like we all have tough childhoods, right? But we all go through these things where we put our work in. We have to like put the battles in. And I'm not trying to say anyone had less or worse, but I'm going to say Fatty May probably went through some stuff too. Being very fair to you. Fatty May, what is this? Like Fatty May had some kind of thing go down. It is. What am I wrong? Fatty May, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong. Like, tell me I'm wrong if I'm wrong. Look at the split deck again. I just picked it up like I knew this was sitting right here. You guys see this? That's crazy, though. Yeah, a little bit, LOL. Yeah, because you have no prophecy. Look, yeah, look at, see? See? I just split the deck again from the other side. You come back and rewatch this. I did this back to back from two separate decks. Isn't that crazy? It's okay. I know you're like you probably know things are happening before they happen. And I know it sounds weird. It's source, yes. See? You guys think I have ability? Fatty May has better ability. You guys have like a skill. You guys all have different skills. It's an Ace of Wand. And notice how I never pull the Two of Cups, the black Two of Cups again for Fatty May. I'm telling you. It just, you guys, some of you don't want to see what the cards show you. And some of you do. And some of you are like, I'll see it. Some of you, I will. And some of you are like, I'll fine, I'll listen. But I'm honestly telling you. That was the heart chakra, just so you guys know. That's the heart chakra card. There it is. All right. I'm honestly wasn't even grabbing this for Fatty May. But if you remember, I split and made a secondary deck for Fatty May. Keep that in mind. Come back and rewatch this. Do yourselves, and members, come back and rewatch this. And then come back and rewatch yours. Say, okay, I'll do this. Make that deal with me. Because you'll see, they had me rebuild a secondary deck and then do the next cards. I remember I said, I'll just do the rest of the cards now. And the card that matched the other card, the one I said there's a underneath that Hermit, that's an Emperor. Boom, an Emperor hit. It's so cool. It's so good. So, in Fatty May's highest self, it's kind of like, and that's the only way I can explain it. It's not even unlocked yet. I can only see beyond whatever this is because of this, and my guides are just showing me. It's like breadcrumbs. It's so small. All right, Sanchan and then Cherry Blossom. What is going? Let's see. What's going on with my friend Steven? I feel like there's something off with him. It's interesting because it had me just grab a smaller deck. So, like, I usually grab like a kind of like, it's almost like it feels like a triple tarot deck. This is not as big as that. So let me start the song. Let's see, Steven. That right there immediately feels like energy. I don't know. Leo energy? Brand new start? That could be what's going down with them. They could be on a brand new journey, a Akashic journey. That could be what's going down. Maybe they made a brand new journey. They made a choice. They just made a choice. I think we're tapped into their energy. That's why I'm like stumped for a second. Because see how it's a King of Wands? I don't know if they have red hair. If this is a red... It's weird. It feels different than you. Yeah, I think this might be them. Ten of Cups. It doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. I'm going to tell you, it really doesn't. It looks like they're... If this is their energy, and I'm going to just tell me, Sanchez, tell me if this is the, But that's Emperor energy, though, right? Like are they younger? So, Sanchez, are they a younger person? But they have, like, I would say younger at heart because it looks like Aquarius energy, brand new start. Because this is Aquarius card right here coming in here and now. This is happy home, happy life. I know I'm saying is like they have like, what's it? I call them distinguished. That's what I have. Sanchan. So it's like they have distinguished. So, like they, I don't know. I'm 50, so it's harder for me to say. But what I'm telling you is almost like they have They look young. I'm sorry, they look older than they are. That's what it is. So to me, they look, this is, because they're showing me Aquarius energy. And it shows me that they're actually having a very good brand new start. And what they're also showing me is that everything's stable. There's a little bit of issue going on in their life. Yes. Big problems. No. But look, people are going to judge them. Yes. No doubt. Absolutely. 100%. Akashic energy coming in. Hands out. Going to judge me. It's comfort zone stuff. So Sanchan absolutely going to get judged. But they're like, judge me all day, every day. I don't care. Horn blow. I don't care. Judge. But that's how they feel. So this friend is really going to get judged. That they're very passionate about whatever it is. But he's definitely getting judged a lot. So I can tell you, without a doubt, he stands very strong. He's very stable. He has all of everything together. But there's a major shift or change. This is an angelic shift. So this card means something's shifting, happening, and it's happening with this whatever. I'm going to say Aquarius energy. They're showing Aquarius energy. I don't know if they're Aquarius. They could have air sign. It could be Gemini. It could be Libra. So this is brand new start, and it's looking really good for them. Not bad. It could be friends. It could be allies coming in. So this is a really good thing. So they're the one, like, when you look at their foundation, unless you know them, unless you absolutely are close to them and know them and can say, hey, can I talk to you? And can go up to them. They have, like, they can produce a wish. Like, and I say that literally. Like, because I was just talking about Fatty May, and it sounds over the top. Unless you know me and you're on the channel, and this is why I don't care. Like, I don't care if I have 1 subscriber or I have 100 million subscribers. But unless you know me, you know I'm telling you the truth. Let's be honest here. Like, I had students today, I'm talking to them, they were like, why am I doing this? Like, the student literally asked me, he said, why am I doing this? And I said, let me explain it to you. And it was just me and him. Just me and him, not the whole class. And I said, come here, I'll explain it. And I brought him over, and I showed him on the board. I said, this is aerodynamics. I said, this is the scoop. And he took a moment. He's really smart. This kid is like absolutely uber genius. Like, full scholarship already. But we're making, like, these little, like, skimmer things for, like, Project Lead the Way. And I'm trying to explain it to him. But the point is, for this person that you're talking about, they get judged. So they're like, I'm not going to put myself way out there anymore. And put myself out there extra, because you can see how these cards, you can see this is the Aquarius energy. See how it's upside down? See how it's different from these cards? Different. Look, they're absolutely going to do a brand new start. They're in the way of, like, when they're ready to brand new start, which they're going to be doing. Very cool, starting awesome. This is their foundation. They go 1, 2, 3, go. This is start, and they're doing it with spiritual energy, which I love. I would love to meet this person. Look, they're moving on with angelic approval. This makes them happy. They're gonna go, this makes me happy, not happy, bye-bye, happy, bye-bye. And that's how they operate. This is how they operate. Look, anything that doesn't make them happy, they put out in the cold. Anything they do not like or makes them unhappy, they put out in the cold. Anything else that was not making them happy, they now put into that place something that they can put into. They say, I'm going to step out. I'm going to make it so step out and do a comfort zone test. So I'm going to say, go way outside my comfort zone. That's what it feels like they're doing. Yeah, look. Cards are jumping. Look. This is a it could be an online thing, but I feel like it's a little different. It feels like there's something that we're not connecting, but it's heart, mind, soul centered, spiritual gray area. But angelically, they are the one. Passionately, they are the one. They are head and shoulders above the rest. Like, they know it, people know it. There is, like, they have a horse when everyone else has just a wand, and their wand is better than the wand, and they know it. They have 2 wreaths, and some people have maybe a wreath. They have prepared for this moment, because whatever they've been going through for their entire life has prepared them. But they're not showing off This is what makes them even better. They're really, really the real deal. That's what makes them really. It's like, look at this, millions to one. This channel will have 100,000 by June, everybody. Just so you guys are aware. Like, that's absolutely happening. Like, you found a real tarot reader. Congratulations. Like, this is the real thing. So, like, when I hit 1 million, you'd be like, I knew him when he had 1,000 subscribers, when he had 500. I met Cosmic. You're like, nope, I was just a subscriber. Like, that's the thing here. But really, that's the thing. So Sanchin, whatever this is, this person, look, it's a love offer, and maybe there's a love offer coming in or going out, but this is an Akashic vibrational love offer. They're not messing around. That's what this cup is. This is a friendship love offer. This is like kind of like there's something going down, but this is the change here. They're moving on, or they're basically setting up who makes them feel better. Because this Akashic energy, the universe is saying, now make your offer. There's the cup. Gemini energy right there. That's Scorpio rebirth energy. Life lesson in place. And there's our Emperor. I love our Emperor. Here we go. And so I think you're seeing an ending. So I don't know. They're ending stuff with certain people. They're saying no, yes, 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 no, yes, no, yes, yes, no. And this is all angelically handled. So what I really like is there's the cup. Is they're really basically making this wish happen. They're a manifester. Like, they're an absolute real life IRL manifester. So whoever this person is, they can manifest. Cosmic Boogeyman approved manifester. I don't know who this person is. Did you know that? Certified. Now that would be good merch. Do like this. Yeah. All right, let's go next. We have Cherry Blossom. But that's really good. I don't think anything bad's going on with them, honestly. At least that's not what I'm picking up. That's not bad by me. Do a checkout. See? Look. It's good. But then they're going to reset. Maybe they're taking time for themselves. Or maybe they're taking time to think. That could be too. All right, Cherry Blossom. What do I need to know about my love life this year? Plus, I'm saying, I think it's Sanchin. Honestly, this right there, you saw it. I don't think anything bad's going on. But from what I can tell, that person is very well connected. They can manifest, and they keep their circle small. Instead of having a couple, like, why would you want 20 friends, 10 of them being toxic, 5 being needy, and then the other 5 being your really good friends? I think they just keep 5 really good friends. That's all it is. Are you not on the inner circle? Let's be very fair to each other for just a half a second here. Are you not on that inner circle? Is that what's going down here, Sanchin? So you're in the inner circle and you're still worried for them? Because can I be honest with you? You know, we can keep it a secret. My inner circle, Cosmic's inner circle, is very small. super small, like really, really small. I'm gonna tell you, I keep it super small on purpose because I don't want to get anyone's energy in there. Because when I let too many people in, it becomes hyper toxic. Because other people bring their problems in, and it's like no, I can't let you guys, not you, but the external you in. And that's why I learned, because I had really tough times growing up, because I'm an empath. But at school, students, I had a student come up to me today, a 6th grader. Hey, so-and-so poked me. I was like, what? I said, get away from me. And I was like, but I'm like, that's because I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I'm done. Like, and it's so crazy, but it's like, that's the thing, is we're at that place, and the students, I love them. Like, they're literally my kids. They're my children. And I have every student grades 3 through 6. That's what I have. But that I can tolerate. I can tolerate that energy, because that is little energy, and they're growing up. But adults, that's why I keep my circle small. Like, Frank is in the inner circle, and I have some close friends, but I have probably my inner circle is no bigger than 10. No way. So I'm just letting you know, Sanchin, people might not have a big inner circle. And that person, they're really showing up. So unless the question wasn't asked the way you wanted to ask it, like truthfully, being honest, but the way you asked it, and my guys were like, no, they're doing great. With a small inner circle like that, and they reflected it back, saying this is, because it's a mirror kind of situation, saying this is how we're going to give it to you. So I'm just going to be honest with you. So if you want to try to re-queue in, and it's all random, so you could get repicked, and I'm not trying to get anyone upset here, but the reason I'm offering that to Sanchin is it makes me curious on a very high spiritually, because we already got Fatty May getting picked, and we know Fatty May gets picked when I did the randoms, and I should actually, maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe I'll during break, remind me, maybe I'll run for the last half of the night, we'll run a free reading, right? Because we haven't done that in a while, and we'll see who gets picked for the free reading, right? Because Fatty May was getting picked at weird times, and that right? See, Fatty May saying, oh, but isn't that not true? It was very awkward and weird for me, but it was also, I knew how the universe works. But all I'm saying is, maybe Sanchin, you jump in for the free reading, we can continue this. Fatty May, we can continue your reading. Jay Sean, jump in for that free reading. So I'll do the raffle. I'll turn the raffle. I'll turn that raffle on for the free reading. Yeah, there's no mess ups. If you're not getting a reading, that's what. So I had someone complaining a few weeks back saying I didn't get a free reading. I was like, it's not how it works. I said, honestly, the system's not set that way. Not the way I have it set on my end. It's Cherry Blossom here. Yeah, there is no mess ups. Cherry Blossom, come in. No, I know what you're saying. No, what I'm saying to you is, on that, Sanchin, is I want to see more about that, because that person can manifest. Can I be a little bit, selfish, a little bit on this one? Because whoever that person is highly spiritual. I don't know if you realize that. And that might be why you hang around them or you're near them. you're drawn to that energy. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Cherry Blossom wants to know, what do I need to know about my love life this year? And so what I'll do is we'll read for Cherry Blossom. I will turn the raffle on. We'll take a break. And then I'll hang out for a few minutes, get some iced tea. I'll chat with you guys. But yeah, I'll turn the raffle on for the last, hour. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going down. But yeah, we have Fatty May joined in. Fatty May is officially a member now. Thank you, Fatty. All salute Fatty May. So we'll see what happens. But I'll turn the raffle on, and because I've been kind of mulling over using the raffle on just the members only, because I think that might be really a fun way to kind of let the members kind of feel appreciated, right? Getting a free reading. But if it's Fatty May every week, I'm not doing it. I'm turning it off. It's not happening. It's just never going to happen. So. So, Teja V, I have to say, it has to just be for the members. So, like, unfortunately, you have to not be participating. No. Like, yeah. Well, if you're a member, like, Brenduska would be able to. Chanley could. But, like, that would be just the members. You have to be a member, strictly. Because, like, that's what, like, you're only in here, yeah. Especially if I was going to do that. All right. Cherry Blossom, let's get you in here. Jay-Sean, what is going on? Jay-Sean's like blowing up the chat. Jay-Sean, let me... I think it's... Are you trying to delete... Yeah. All right. Jay-Sean, you're already on the queue. So, yeah. So if you leave the queue and then you rejoin, then you can get your question in there. That's all. But yes, yeah, posting a question with join is so helpful. It's very helpful, actually. Because as I'm in here, see, I can read Cherry Blossom's question right away. So it says, like, what do I need to know about my love life? So now as I go here, I'll do mid-deck pull, see what I get. This is stability. Let's say emotional stability. Let's start with emotional stability. So when you're basically you're partnering up, and you might want to get off those apps. Back away from those apps. Those apps are basically, they're used to make money. Let's start with that. But Four Pentacles, it could be a sign. I'm not saying it is, but this is us moving towards long-term stability. Ooh, mid-deck pull? No. Oh, actually, no, that was top deck. Yeah, that was his top down. This is star energy. Recognize you're the star until we get into the relationship, and then it's 50-50, right? You can't be the star the entire time in the relationship. It makes it really tough because then the other partner feels unrecognized, unvalued. But for now, we have to understand that the value is getting recognized. Star energy comes in with this recognition. I think we're talking about communication could be what's coming down here because we're seeing the recognition. I think I see what this is because your soul's chasing something. That's what this is, because when I see this, see how they have the, unclothed one? But your soul's chasing the moment because it's unfolding something here by not having this energy exchange with something else. It's really starting to show this. It's an awareness even. It's a purity, it's a surrender. That's what we're getting here by this. There we go. Yeah, look. See, it draws somebody else in. This right here, moon, sun, we have this, there's an unevenness. That's what I'm going to warn you with this next partner coming in. Just a heads up. So the 8, and we have the Pisces energy. So we're having Pisces energy. This could be a moon energy. Something's hidden. Knight of Cups. It could be Prince Charming in disguise. So it could be a Pisces. We have air sign energy here. That's Aquarius energy. Ooh, there it is. See, I'm telling you, they're going to really give you the princess treatment. And it's going to feel good. It's going to feel really good. It's going to feel really, really good. I normally don't get readings like this. But this is how you're going to manifest it. I like this. I like how you're doing this. I think your soul's choosing it like this, which is really, really nice. You're choosing to bring this person in. I think that's what's coming in. You're I don't want to say asking for permission, because 4 of Cups is it's mid-July. You're almost holding off on this, because see how you're going in to your heart and you're looking at like this 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3 past lovers, 4 past lovers. Could be. Or this could be even past relationships. It doesn't even have to be lovers. It could be past people, parents. Could be past relationships. King of Wands comes in. King of Wands representing Leo, July, August, reiterating the timeline. Interesting. Because this is like, this right here would be July 21st, July 22nd, all the way till August 22nd. So they might be telling you August, like this is August. It goes through July into August. July 21st. Passion. Yeah. You're drawing somebody in. You're really saying, hey, this is what I have. My ears are just ringing. This is like a wish come true. Wow, what are you doing here? Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy. It could be air sign energy. So it could be Gemini, could be Libra, could be Aquarius. So it definitely could be one of those. Judgment. So this could be, they could be coming in with Libra, or Aquarius with Libra-like traits. That's what they're saying. Angel on their side here. So we're looking at that. What are we doing here? Gemini lovers. They really going to take care of you. But this is going to be an imbalance, I think, at first. You have to be careful. I'm telling you, it's gonna really cause a problem, because you're not gonna feel, at first it's gonna feel great, but then what happens? There's no like exchange. There's no give and take. Akashic energy calls for Dark Horse Canada. Look, it calls for that deep energy, that deep exchange. That midnight moon energy of reading a book. This is Empress energy. That's pre-Emperor energy. We're talking about a really passionate relationship that's just going to be stressful. Cherry Blossom, this is, I would say, almost intuitive to you already. But I'm really, you can see the blue and the red, that's Aquarius energy. I'm really, really leaning towards this. I'm not saying you don't get into a relationship with this person, but there's heavy air signs here. Let me go back to chat for a second. What is this? Like, it's a life lesson. It's like getting consumed by the fire. That's what ends up happening. It's like a summer love, a summer fling. You know, the relationship you try to contain. Look at this. I honestly, I feel like this relationship is one of those, like, you want to make it work. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's injustice. It's not fair. It's an angelic test. Let's bridge it. Let's see what happens. What ends up happening here? You try to talk, you end up making a choice. It's a logical, a spiritual choice. But what's the choice? You left hurt. And it's a new partner that comes in. Or is this the same one? No, they go, yes. They come less. They dull it down. They dull it down. I think what it is, I think you want them to turn into an emperor. I think that's what it is. Or a commitment. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I don't. They come at you very strong. And it feels good. Like they want to take care of you. They want to really make you feel amazing. Like almost like, how do I say this? It's, they don't want to take away any of your independence. Let's be fair. I don't, honestly, in the summer, this relationship, so Cherry Blossom, this is for you. Yes, it is very interesting. Because this is stability. Like you're like, I want a stable relationship. This person comes in and this seems like Pisces energy. And that's what I'm saying. This is independence, but it comes in with this really deep. It's not patronizing. What it is almost like it's, like a really neat, a loving, I got you, whatever you need, babe. And then it's like it becomes needy. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yes, and so this is like it where they're supposed to be. You guys are like, hey, let's date, and then they become super needy. Like, where are you at? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And it feels like, oh, but it's almost like they take away the independence. Like they take away that independence from you. It feels great at first. It feels really good. But it's almost unfair because as fast as it starts, it ends. Be wary of the Aquarius in July, is what I tell you. Cherry Blossom. It could be a real partner, though. That's the thing. The guy, there's an angel, and the angels are testing you. Being very forthright with you. The angels are absolutely testing you, because that is a life lesson. And could they be a partner? Yes, they absolutely could be a partner, but they're going to test you by this person being so doting, so giving, so loving, so like, they're really giving at first, and it becomes almost too giving, and then that too giving becomes almost like needy, and then that needy becomes like almost like, where are you? What are you doing? And it's like it turns around. It gets weird. It gets almost like, are you needy or are you really checking on me? And you're like, I'm out. But you almost need to like assert your independence and be like, yeah, I like my independence. I just want to make sure, I like, when I go out and I care about people. It's a weird. There's something there. It's interesting. It's a life lesson. They have a jealousy streak that they're not talking about. They're like, I don't, probably Scorpio in their chart. All right, let me go back here. I saw question pop up here. Tiger Butterfly, thank you for the donation. What do I do? What do I do for others? Let's see what we got here. What was my question? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Well, let me do this. Let me take my break first, and then I can do the question. Is there any other one? Do you have any questions you want to queue in here after that, or should we just do this? Because you donated, and you're gonna stay on here, right? You're gonna hang out here, Tiger, for a few minutes. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm gonna do this. Do a thumbs up, hug or kiss, heart. There we go. Because I want to see Tiger Butterfly. Because I want to see if. So I immediately am picking up on Tiger Butterfly and like a connection if somebody. I think someone's trying to come through for you. This is completion. Tiger, like, I'm trying not to laugh, but this is so funny because I'm like, just gonna sign off, take a break for just a minute here so I can get some iced tea, and then turn on the raffle. But this is the love and support card for me. This is this card right here. This is the angelic love and support card. This is when I pull this card legitimately means it's like family, content, love, and support. You can actually see, but it's the angelic one. Like this card here is this is like their family. This is love, support. But do you know why? This I think is from the person that just passed from you. Like saying I'm on the other side. That's interesting. Miss K, hello. That's what I'm saying. That's interesting. I've never like put the two together. Well, no, as I was taking a break, I just pulled the card and it was like there's a space right here. And I'm going to be very honest with all you guys, right? Because you're members, right? My angels are here. I actually you can't see. They're off to my immediate left, like right to my far left. There's like it's 1, 2, sometimes 3 angels. Over here, it's 4 to 5 guides, like right here, 4 to 5 guides, and then there's a pocket of space right here. And what happened is somebody came forward, and I heard pull cards. I pulled, and I got this, and it was the person from yesterday. And I was like, "What? See, it's a message." So this is information. That's what that is. That's intellect. That's information. It's clarity. It's kind of like you get like something just came through. But anyway, let me get my let me get some iced tea. I'll hop on chat for a second. Yes, see 808. Perfect. I'll hop on chat for a second. I'll turn on the raffle. And welcome back. How you guys doing? This is Cosmic Boogeyman, and we are back. We are back. We are back. We have the raffle going. If you guys are just joining in, the raffle is I think it's exclamation point raffle. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's exclamation point raffle, and I kind of turned it on for the members only. I haven't done it for a while. I used to do this when I actually turned the channel on. Initially is kind of a promo thing to kind of get the channel going, get it out there, get the energy flowing. But Tiger Butterfly has a question, and I think it's an interesting question. Let me see if let me see. Maybe the question wasn't in there. Maybe this. Oh, that was something else. Oh, they were just donating. Thank you. I see what you're doing. And we had a great chat. I love this because you know what we've been doing? I turn my voice off, I hop on chat, and I just talk to everybody. And it's so fun. And if you guys haven't been following along, Discord's available. You can actually find it beneath the videos. On the very bottom, there's links. Or on the side of the chat here, any of the videos, we have chat enabled. So you'll see Brent Dusk is posting as we're chatting here. Link to the Discord. And if you can't get into it, let me know. cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com, and I can get back to you. I'll let you know. But let me know if you guys are trying to join Discord. But we actually are on there. We're chatting. Like I had a voice chat. I was on last night. You could just sat and chat with me. I would have kind of I would have bestowed wisdom. No, but I was just chatting. We were just actually talking. So I was sitting in the studio and we were just talking. So it was really fun. We just had a moment of just conversation. So you could have been, it didn't matter if you were a subscriber or not, you could have just hopped on and just had a voice chat with us through Discord. So join Discord and you could be on chat with us. You could be on the messages, and I'm on there. I'm active. They'll tell you. These guys will tell you. Not them right now because it's members only. How are you? How are you guys doing? Thank you very much. But Tiger Butterfly, that was interesting. Right before break, I was told to pick up a card. I went, whoop. And Tiger actually through Discord was telling us, and sorry for your loss. They work with the elderly and stuff. And they had lost somebody. I'm like, oh. And when I first kind of got into doing all of this, like really heavily, like, and I was talking about this. I'll tell you a story here in a second. But point is, there was that person coming through, and believe it or not, and I was like, and it was a couple. That's what it felt like. It felt like a couple coming through. I was like, that's interesting. Because I was like, why am I picking up a card? And that's kind of what it was. And I never connected because I have done pendulum work. I've done some other stuff. I've done just straight up like spiritual work, like third eye work. It's just kind of connection. All right. You guys ready? You guys ready to go? But the story I have for you very quick. When I was doing, I kind of talk about this. I worked on the Ouija board, Frank and I. Frank's not here tonight. But when we work on the Ouija board, Frank and I, he and I were talking, and it spelled out the word fire. My aunt's house actually caught fire. We were like, what? And so my aunt's house, thank you, Tiger Butterfly, it actually caught fire. My mother, so the phone rang. Like, see, look at my cards are jumping. So we're sitting there, and Frank and I, and we the trust, the implicit trust Frank and I have for you can sense it on the channel. So Frank and I, we were like 12 years old, and we're sitting there with the what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. You guys probably know. There's a special name for the. Anyway, so we did it, and so it spelled out fire, boom, and it jumped. And so the phone rang a little while later, and they're looking for my aunt who's over my house. And they said, hey, we're looking for her. And she's like, whose house is on fire? We're like, yours. And my mom's like, we're getting rid of it. I was like, no. All right. Yeah, the cards want to talk. So, sorry if my big mouth keeps talking, but I was like, that was a cool story. I'm sorry. That is a really cool story. All right. What do I do for others? Tiger Butterfly. This is the thing I was actually picking up on when I was sitting there on break. Tiger Butterfly is like a conduit for spiritual souls. Like when they pass, Tiger Butterfly helps them pass. I want to see if there's any spiritual soul stuff in here. Like the Judgment card, you'll see like that kind of energy. Also counts. Look at end of the line. That's just the blue one, right? Oh, the purple one, I guess you could call it. Look at the Hermit card. Tiger Butterfly, look at this. What do I do for others? Look at this. This is like really, this is also, it's kind of ancient energy, but it has like a very, you're working with the elderly. See the elderly? Like you're working with the elderly for a reason of, you're not there in the 3D. The job absolutely is not the best. But in the 5D, 7D, all of that, you're well trained. You're well trained. Like you're in charge. Like you would consider yourself the boss. Consider yourself the boss. That's what I'm looking for. You're think of it like you're in charge of Union Station. Is that the big one? What's the big one in New York? The big one in New York, the one that's like dealing with like the traffic. Because when they disconnect from their bodies, you're handling that traffic above the fray. And I don't say this lightly. Like, you see how we have the lantern here? It's illuminating. It's the spiritual activity. See the black, the white here? They're disconnecting. They're crossing over the river Styx. You're actually helping organize this. This is you probably get it. I'm gonna say, watch. Tell me if I'm wrong. See this cup here? Look, this is them moving on. Like some of them, the families are like, we're relieved, we're so happy, right? But you carry the burden, right? And on top of that, you're probably exhausted. You carry this, and it's probably aging you. You're probably like, I feel like I'm 30 years older than I should be. Tell me I'm wrong, but I bet you that's what's been going on, because this, as we call it, an awakening, like it's not for you. It's almost like a reversing. I don't know what the hell you call this for you. Putting to sleep? I don't know. Because you're doing the opposite, because where most of the souls are waking up and the light body's coming online, you're doing the opposite. But you're part of the soul tribe too. You have the same you have the same purpose. Because those people are in the soul tribe, but in a different energy. It's kind of like the negative vortex of that energy. We could never interact with them, but you have like your that's what you do. Like that's what you do. Because you have lived through different energies. See, this is the thing I was talking to Brent Dusker about. I said this card, this is actually just popped recently. See, this is ethereal energy. And this is ancient, like this is beyond, this is ancient energy. This is like, this card shows as ancient ethereal energy. So you show up making sure their souls go where they're supposed to go. Like we have, like there's very few souls that do this, or souls that have this power to do this. Like you're an emperor who's holding the lantern. Look, see how like their hands are all full? You're like, here, you brought another emperor in to say, hey, hold this. It's a bittersweet thing when people pass, yes or no? Yeah. And those doors, when they close, they also open for other people, because it's those echoes of their losses. So this is the switching over of the switching the my throat chakra. Oh, it feels so rough. It's almost like saying goodbye. But there's an intention. When they come into your possession, you know what's happening. You're like in almost in 9D. They're saying 11D even, which I'm not even fully familiar with. But I'm almost like getting into like this. It's like, this is really high level energy. This is the strength that you bring. You're making a commitment, a pact with them, saying, now that you and I are together, I'm going to ride the rest of this life out with you. And you never say this out loud. This is never said. Because this is the most truest of their awakening. We're in the final chapter, you and I. I'm the last. I'm literally. You can honestly say I'm. You're like. How do you say this? Like you're like the gatekeeper. right? You're bringing them across, but you're in this world. You're in this world's gatekeeper. See, there's a soul tribe, and you handle their life and you're like, you ready to sign the last contract? I appreciate you. You've done everything you've done, and that's what you do. And it's so underappreciated. See, but you can manifest, you can wish, but you can never leave what you've been doing. But it's so rewarding. I'm tearing up. I have a tear in my eye. Look. There's an angel. There's almost marriage. There's like, you would have the best marriage. You'd have the best partnership. You would be the best lover. You would have all these, but you could never leave the job. You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of things, and you can actually see. Look, 9 to 10 of cups. You would have it's not pentacles, but you would be okay. You know, it's this your completion. You would actually take this, and then you would complete it and finish it. This is the last card. So. What I see here is it's stressful, it's exhausting, but there's nobody else, and I mean this. The angels are saying there's nobody else who could do what you do for others, and that's bring them across to the other side. That's hold their hand and say, "I really care for you." That's so cool. Look at this. Look, this is my checkout card. You guys know that. That's my checkout card. Look at this is the the outcome card. So this isn't higher self. Like when they pass, this is like boom. This is like them going on. Their spirits, their souls going on. But because they're with you, they definitely go on. Like they absolutely go on. Yeah. How cool is that? How fucking cool is that? Wow. Now that's Soul Tribe. Now, Sanjin, there's a small group. Like, there's a small group, but that's really cool. Thank you, Fatty May. But that's awesome, right? Like, that's so cool. Look at. And people get heartbroken. People are like, no, but like that's the ancient energy. I'm telling you, that's really cool. I was like, let's get the incense going. Let's really go again. Like, this is something you don't want to mess with. Because I knew when I picked up, see, this is you. You can manifest, but you're almost like you can manifest, but you can't manifest that. You can't manifest a mansion. You can manifest for others. You know, you can do this, and this. It's like, oh my God. But it's almost like you're locked into this life through a lesson. It's really interesting. It's actually, it's a noble situation that you're in. Is Jay Sean here? Is Jay Sean still here? Tiger Butterfly, thank you. Patty May, thank you. I know, I got you guys. I know, but Jay Sean's Chanley, I already read for you. Literally, I did. I read for you. You're panicking. You're panicking. You're panicking. I appreciate you. I feel bad because I know Jay. It was like the timing just wasn't on. This is how you know Jay Sean should not have been read. Like, and this is no disrespect, Jay Sean, and you probably won't come back to this reading. Like, you won't not reading, but like the video. Why are you panicking? Don't panic. Chanley, you can always come back, and we will always have your back. Oh, you read for him. Teja V read. I will read. Tiger Butterfly. I love Tiger Butterfly. Calm down. But honestly, Tiger Butterfly, you know the dark energy that you get yourself into? It makes sense. Doesn't it? It's so cool. It's really awesome. Like you're like the death card, but in a really beautiful way. Like it's so cool. It's you gotta flip the script, honestly. Yours like Scorpio energy, and I know it's like you have to realize the cards are saying you've been put in a place, and you've been doing this for a little while. You're like people think they're getting away with stuff, but they're not. Brand new start, yeah. It is like your self protection, self defense mechanisms being turned off, and now you're being given the controls. I saw what I saw, but it's like you're like you control and going across River Styx. So you're like the last soul they get to contact on this plane. How cool is that? I say that with all due respect to you. That's really amazing. It's really amazing because you're kind of like the last one they talk to, because they say like, see, like they can choose anybody, but they choose you. They choose you. And they want you to know this is Akashic energy. It's putting you in a place that's really, this is a soul. I tell you guys all the time, that's soul energy. And they're saying bye to you. They're saying bye to you for a reason. We'll find out more on this. I'm telling you. I know there's something special because like, this is, see, ancient energy. This is ancient energy. I've just told you guys. I'm very confident how I read. Like, I know when people will stick around or won't. And I knew Lawrence would be around for a while and won't. But I love Lawrence. I want Lawrence to live life. If you heard Lawrence, you know how lively he is. He's going to be out there. We got to let Lawrence live. You know? And I want you guys to live. So some of you guys will be back and come back. Like, Antonella will come back. And Antonella will be on once in a while. And I want you guys to be on once in a while. Even Brenduska will disappear. Like, it has to happen. It has to happen. And that's what's going to end up happening. Because you guys have to disappear. Because if you don't disappear, you're not being successful. Yes, Brenduska, everybody. Yes, like I'm telling you. How are you going to go to Fiji for a month? Like, how are you going to go in Fiji for a month? Right? You guys, I'm telling you, yes. Like, exactly. Right? Antonella, too. Antonella, how are you going to go get married and be away for 2 weeks? That's what I'm telling you. That's how I see my universe operate. When I think of you, Antonella, that's what I think. I say, oh, Antonella will disappear for a couple weeks. That's going to be weird when they're not on the channel anymore. So I'm telling you guys, that's how I manifest for you. Right? And then you think of Frank. And I think about the possibility about you meeting Frank, and then that puts that manifestation out into the universe. I'm telling you, there's a lot of really cool energy here. All right, let's keep reading. But Jay Sean is not here. We call foul on the play. It's not my fault. This has been good though. We had fun though. We've had fun, right? Chandler, I'm gonna cue you right in. We're gonna do an emergency reading, right? Yeah. And then we'll do we'll do Antonella. We'll cue you in right after this. And then we're gonna read you and a possibility of you and Frank. Come on. We'll have, because I know we have Miss K in here. I know we have Fatty May, Chanley, Antonella. All right, and then we're gonna close the queue. And we should be good. We should be good for the night. But Antonella and Frank. Frank has no idea. He won't. Listen, he's a dude. He's not going to listen to this. He won't listen to this. How fun is this? I'm 50,000 deep and he'll never know that I'm reading for him. He's my best friend. And I want to know. I want to know about him and Antonella. But I can be part of this with you guys. So this is what we got. You guys ready? Miss K. As a single mom, do you see a change coming this year? Next, we have Fatty May. Join. I'm not one for snooping. How's this twin flame doing? Great question. Chanley. My energy surrounding me. Antonella. What should I know right now in my energy? Love, looking around. All right. So, I'm going to look, and we'll look for Pisces particularly, but I'll give you all the signs on that one. But we'll end with Antonella. So we'll see what happens. Miss K, let's start with you. Single mom energy. And it'll show. It will show, believe it or not. I do have cards that show single mom energy. But if you're looking to see about change this year, we'll look for dates, we'll look for times. Miss K, really quick. I was actually talking about this yesterday. Is there any person or times or interests of persons that you want to give me your zodiac, or you want to give me any your information that you want to share? So I can do that if you want to give me that, like, zodiac. Because what I can do is I can call them out when I see them. I can say, hey, there it is. Because usually what I do is I look for, like, the zodiac associated with the major arcana. So, like, it would be like King of Wands is Leo. Capricorn. Easy enough. So we're looking for Queen of Pentacles. See? So much for Sebastian's intentions. We're not trying to manifest that either. That's going to be a toxic situation. Deja vu. All right, here we go. And let's take a look. I love this card already because it has the iced tea stain, which we love this. We appreciate the fact that we can appreciate the fact that it's just still existing. Like, most people throw things away. It's surviving. Very fiery energy here. We get some really fire energy here. Single mom, it's passion. That's what it is, creativity. It might be even getting back into a project. Akashic energy is calling for you to get back into this. It could be one of two things, one of three things. There's a lot of possibilities that are starting to show up here. Oh, look at this. Wheel of Fortune, Akashic Wheel of Fortune. First Wheel of Fortune card we pulled tonight. We have 5 tarot decks, right? This is the first one we pulled. Mid-deck pull. Tower moment. You have to really put yourself out there. Out there, I mean comfort zone. Really show that you're doing this. Show that this is you, that you want this. Tower moment energy. Could be air sign with you. Could be water. But what are we looking for here? This is lightning. Someone's going to put a fire under you. Let's be honest. Maybe someone's going to get you going. This could be your energy. Could be your Capricorn energy. Might be your zodiac natal chart. Who knows? But that could be what's going down. But we have the fire here. We have the fire here in your luck. It could just be someone's putting a fire under you saying, hey, I have this opportunity. I have this. You want to do this? There's the wand. And this is fire. It could just be a fire sign. Maybe there's a fire coming in. Maybe there's a fire in your chart. Is that right there? I mentioned King of Wands right before we even started pulling for you today. That's Leo. Interesting. So Leo, again, that's July, August. That's July 22nd to August 22nd. I have 2 cards. I really do not like pulling. But because you're a single mother and there's 2 hearts here, and you're forever tied to you and your child, I'm going to give you both. Dark Horse candidate. Maybe there's a partner coming in. That could be what this is. Justice moment. We have Tower moment. This could be you in this. Maybe this is Tower moment for you and your child. Something coming down here with this Tower moment. That could be what's coming down. Maybe there's a Tower moment for you and your child, unfortunately. Which leads to a King of Pentacles coming in. I know we don't want that, but it's almost like luck. Unless someone's paying. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me, like, almost like someone, it's not your money, but someone's giving you money. Does that make sense? I don't know, because that's Taurus energy or Hierophant life lesson energy. It's really wealthy partner energy. Like, here's some money. I have so much. Just take it. What am I going to do with all this money? And what's it matter? That's what I see. Honestly, angelic touch. This partner was gifted with this money from their angels, and they're trying to figure out what to do with it and giving it to you, and then your child is part of their. So you can see how it's angel touched, and then it's your Akashic record saying, and it's almost like you're trying to figure it out. But it's the justice. They're trying to pay back some life debt, which is your wheel of fortune. And it's not really a tower moment, it's the universe slamming down. So you're basically getting a very wealthy partner coming in. And everyone's like, that's so... And everyone just immediately looks at that as like a gold digger. It's not. It's a past life situation that's meant to happen. Allow it to unfold. Allow the naturalness of the relationship to unfold. Six of Wands. This is beginning of August. We have a lot of August energy, don't we? Because that's August. That's July and August. This is all fire energy. Interesting. Empress energy. Empress energy, that would be the 321 Aries. That's obviously fire energy as well. So it's definitely a fire kind of season. So we're looking at like put a fire under it. Maybe this is going dating or getting into that situation where you're looking to find something. If you want to change, make a change. Put a fire under it. There's your dark horse candidate right there. If you want somebody wealthy, I'm going to date somebody wealthy. You know, mindset, mouth, put it out there. You know? If you want to date somebody, if that's your mindset, put it out there. Look, there's so many choices. Aim your intentions at that. That's how the universe operates, just so you know. And then the change will come in. The Akashic record will align you back to what's owed to you from the millennia of generations. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I think you're worried like, oh, I want love. It's there. Because you're in alignment. The love, this is Akashic energy. So this here, the tower moment, is destined for love. These are all lined up. Like, this is like, the tower moment is a love moment. Like, you're falling in love. You're like, I don't want to fall in love this fast. See, it's a burden. June, July, I'm telling you, this right here, this could be, it could be almost like really intellectual. And like, you're really learning a lot fast. Two of Wands energy comes in with that Aries energy again, right up in this area. This is emotions. Wealth. Look at this. Wealth. I'm telling you. So I don't know. It's like, look more into this when you're starting to think about this person or dating or going into this. It's set your intentions and set your target. But going forward in June and July, you're dating a wealthy person. Because I think you're fighting somebody. Because this right here is fire sign energy. And there's some kind of battle going down, but you definitely have this. And this could be, unless they're really hammering at me that this is Taurus energy. And that's could be like they're saying, by the way, that's Taurus. This is Taurus. And that could be what they're also saying here. So that was Miss K. So I don't know, Miss K. Is your partner a Taurus? Yeah, see? Tell you, this is crazy. Like, you guys, like, the questions you ask, it's almost like anything could be answered. It's almost anything. That's why I can't wait to have, that's why I'm like, I want to ask the Antonella. And let's ask about Like we can ask anything about Antonella and Frank. See, if you guys, when you rewatch this and come back and rewatch that, I literally, as I said, intuition. That's the intuition card. That was a high priestess. Oh yeah, this is a really good reading. I asked a question as I went and took my nap, and I was like laying down, and I said, I'm asking one question, and it was like I was just in the middle of it, and I got my answer, and I was like, that's so cool. It was really cool though. But I was like, all right, I got it. All right, Fatty May, and you're looking for your twin flame, which is all right. We get that. Why wouldn't you? All right, let's do this. Let's build the deck. Might be a little bit big here. Oh. This is a little big. All right. It's better. Okay. Let's read Twin Flame for you. Patty May, you know what I might do? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna do this. What do you think? What do you think, Patty May? So let's do this. Let's see, maybe not. And this will be very direct for you. Children. This is your card. Or it could be their card. I'm just pulling them. I'm going to give you each 6 and we'll let you interpret it, right? Because you know how to interpret. Retreat. And underneath here, we're getting, you get these little messages under here too. So you're getting, your love life is being affected by children. It's time to disconnect from the world. And that's kind of, I think, where you guys went. Maybe it's children. Maybe the whole children thing is, see, separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Please give me 2. So it's 2 together, so you know. Religious factors, or this could be the 1. Like, this is like a choice thing, huh? You've already met this person, romantic partner you seek. And I feel like this is past life right here, just so you know. And then this is religious factors. So this is like people in the family, like how they would look at it. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Just so you get that too. All right, let's keep going here. One more. Engagement. That's intriguing. I think this might, maybe, I don't know, maybe is this, I think this might be them. I think you let them go first. So we have nurture. Self-love is essential. Time to address your needs and ground yourself, right? And then we had make the effort. Great love is worth putting the effort and the time and effort in. So, and then healing. It's time for reflection. I don't know. Do you pray? But prayers. And then confusion. And ring. Interesting. That's interesting. Because this is where you would propose. Like, this is where the proposal would happen. See, an engagement happens. Something's off here, though. Something's off. Yeah, see confusion. What is off here? Because this is absolutely on target. What is going on here? Hold on a second. I don't know what's going down with this. It might be because I haven't used these in a while, like a long while. I don't know. I don't know if this is what it is. Yeah. Listen to this, you guys. Watch this. Ready? It says friends. It says a meaningful connection is necessary in your time of need, and it says ready. Look, see the express. It's upside down, and so this one's now upside down. It says a time to have heart-to-heart conversations. It's like saying like it's interesting, but my cards are actually having like saying basically, you know, we're not working. Yeah, look, see now they're jumping. Here we go. Challenges. Now they work. Interesting. You guys watched that, right? You saw that happen. Express. That's interesting. See, they're running away. I wonder if I think this is you, Patty May. I think this is you. I think this is you. Because let me pull on because you're doing the spiritual work, and I think what's going down here is you're trying to find this twin flame again. It's an energy. It's not that ex person. I don't think it's the person you were dating. See, look, I'm telling you, I don't think it's that person. I think that energy, I think what happens is that twin flame, we attach it to one person. And we're like, that's who it is. But if you really, 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 really put it under a microscope and look at it, it's like, it's a love inside of a love. It's like, you feel it, it's different. It's that it's the glint in the eye, it's the kiss inside the kiss, it's something special. And you find it in a different relationship. Sometimes you will. Tell me I'm wrong. But what this is this twin flame energy that you had with this last person, it has moved on. Because Fatty May, let's be very honest, your energy, your ancient energy, it doesn't just date regular people. But the energy you were dating, if it was looking for you, that whole thing, I'm gonna go, if they were playing around, I don't know if this whole children thing was playing a part of the relationship. Let me go back to chat for a second. Were they actually bringing up children at all? I've never seen these cards act up. Like, not like this. Like this, these were fine. But those other ones were like, it was so, like, weird. I'm just gonna fire off a quick 9 on Friday night, obviously. Like, do this. But that was weird. It was very weird. I know you guys are like probably like, what is he talking about? But I have to tell you, honestly, very, very awkward. Because what it was doing was like, they were resistant. The energy was resistant. I've never had cards be resistant. I never had them actually say no. These cards were like, no. They are very nice. And they actually were like, no. And I was like, I go, I don't think I'm feeling this correctly. And then when you saw those two cards, that's why I said it out loud. Because I was like, I want to make sure I'm saying this because I want people to hear me. All right, Capricorn energy. This would be very good, actually. This is devil in the details. December to January. But let's keep pulling here. Mid-deck pull. King of Wands. Leo energy. July, August. I think we're... There's marriage. Yeah, I was going to say, that feels like it's like something kind of wedged itself in. Remind me again, Fatty May, what's your sign? Is it Leo? That's Leo. That's Capricorn. So I think maybe this is maybe it's Capricorn. It's like a wish granted. Like you want your twin flame to come in. You actually wishing for it. It's coming in. So no, but what I was saying about the twin flame, it's like you have your primary soul, and then you have like this. It's kind of like, think of it like a shielding. It's like it's amazing love. We don't all have it. Think of people that are a shell of themselves. People can become like really good. They get like this, like the twin flame, and then there's other things they add on to it, right? They add on to their souls. I have a belief that whatever that is, this twin flame part of it, moves on. It's a fragment. Is the best way to put it. I guess it's kind of like what we were just talking about in chat with Fatty May. It's that fragment. It doesn't stick around to one part of your existence. It has you move around to make you grow. So that's regret right here. We're looking at the Five of Cups. Five of Cups could also mean Scorpio energy. It could mean that we're looking at the rebirth, saying that you're changing. It could be a microcosm of a change. You might be doing something different, maybe changing your hair a little bit, who knows. Could be traveling short distance, but we're just looking at that, saying it's a life lesson. This person could be different. I don't know if this is the partner that you were dating, but we're getting back into it. They're reiterating Scorpio energy, just so you know. Moving on. Look at choice of choices. Who's the choice of choices? It's you. It's you. But you have the regret. You can't go at a relationship like this past relationship. You have grown so much, immensely. Really. Like, no joke. So, Fatty May, whatever this is, this relationship, whatever it is, whatever you thought it was, you're holding back. You're holding back. You're always going to hold back. You hold back a little bit, just a little bit. Don't worry about it. But the angels have pushed you to go to this point. Get over the heartbreak. You're manifesting. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. This is rebirth. Get out there. I think I would get out there with some friends. At least some friends you can feel yourself with. Whatever it is that makes you feel absolutely true you. That's what you want to do when you're out there. And when you're out there, you want to really let it go. Let yourself be free, because it's going to let you get beyond this X. But the twin flame was going to start to come in, and that's what we're looking for, because you're manifesting them. And they are coming in. It's going to help you get over it, but you have to get over the X too. That's part of it. The vulnerability of you being out there is going to bring them in, but I see this Scorpio rebirth energy coming in. So whatever that is, it's going to help you come in. So whoever this is in this Scorpio energy here, Gemini, angelic lovers, curiosity kid, I don't know. But somebody or something younger is coming in here too, just so you have an idea. But this could be the same person. It could be. I could be honest. But we're getting a lot of this energy. Or maybe they only go so deep. Maybe that's another thing they're trying to tell you, just so you know. See how it's like only so deep? Only so deep. The water only goes so deep. It looks like it goes deep. It goes, only so deep. It's not as deep as you think. So if they're a Scorpio, have Scorpio in their chart, then they could be a twin flame. But that could be what you're doing. If they only go so deep, that's not a bad thing, because you only go so deep, right? And you're basically trying to go deeper, and then have them. You know what? Honestly, what are you gonna do at that point if you meet this person, Fatty May? You have them come here, like, subscribe, share, follow. That's what you do. You have them come here, okay? And then we'll just like them. They'll join the channel. What do you think about that? But honestly, Fatty May, there's a person, unless they're not a Capricorn, if they're not a Capricorn, and I'm being very honest with you right now, this is like I'm reading like we're best friends. If they're not a Capricorn, there's a Capricorn coming in. Well, there's a Capricorn right in your chart. So that's what's happening. Because that Capricorn in that emotional position means there's a Capricorn coming right in. Yeah. Are they hugging you because a Capricorn's coming in? That's pretty messed up. Oh my God. They're giving you hugs and blessings because of a Capricorn. All right. Chanley wants to get a reading because of the energy surrounding them, and I think they're like, poor Fatty May. Like, Fatty May. You're like Capricorn. Yeah. I was like, lucky it wasn't Aquarius. Imagine it was an Aquarius. Oh, God. An Aquarius female? Never again. Never again. Never again. Oh. Good God, man. All right. Chandler, let's see what you get. Let's see what you have. Let's see what I can get for you. That was a weird that I'm telling you, that second, when I was reading the secondary, it's the Jennifer Walker Zen. I can't remember what she calls it, but it's her it's really pairs well with the Love Tarot. No, the Love Oracle. No, it's Adoring Virtue Romance Oracle or Romance Angels or something like that. Anyway, let us keep continuing on, because I want to get to Antonella and then Frank or Pina. So I think there might be something there. There might be. Who knows? But if there's not, then we'll see. But it'll be interesting. All right. Shanley first. Shanley, let's see what you got for energy surrounding it. I'm thinking you said Tasia was reading you earlier, and something else. So let's see. I'm going to try to read signs. That's what my goal is. There we go. Work. I really want you to focus on work. Like, without a doubt, let's focus on work. That's straight emotions. Your emotions will settle down because you have something to focus on. Focus on work. Logic says focus on work. I already have the next card right here. It's from your angel. Look. Then love will go on. Then love will actually come in. That's what it is. Then let go of whatever the other things are. Focus on work. There's two things actually going down here. I think that's the honest to God truth. Look. Then boom. Thank you. There's some unwritten stuff. I think that's what we have here. Look, you'll be all good. You've given your energy, given your time, given your sacrifice to other energies. It's your choice. You have to understand it's your choice. Because you're such a giving person. Capricorn, this is your manifestation that you're ready to plant, you're ready to give, you're ready to put into the ground. This is Akashic love. So you're basically ready to pull or grant yourself love. This is coming in from higher self. So you're ready. You know how we don't want love to pass us by? Do you guys ever hear that saying? It's love will pass us by. It's love will pass us by. That's kind of what that's the feeling, right? And that's really what it feels like. And so you're feeling as though you're missing it. Like you're feeling as though you had all these choices and love is passing you by. And right now it feels as though you missed the opportunity. See, they're sneaky. But someone's being sneaky, and that is what's going down. There's someone being very sneaky with their love. And that's what's really the problem. Taurus energy, possibility. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. It could be... Maybe it's a husband-wife. That's a sneaky situation. Cancer energy right here. But there's a Taurus energy, Capricorn energy. But these two seem attached. Cancer energy is looking to the future. Gemini energy is looking to the future. This is more into your... Like when I look at your emotions and I look at your logic, this is here and now. Like this is like as we sit here today, right now, this is like a Gemini energies in your energy. Underneath it all, like at the very base that's affecting you, Cancer energy. Like when everything goes down. But I would say there's a Capricorn that's really helping you, assisting you with a life lesson. You have a wish. I'm telling you, you have an ability to kind of manifest. Maybe not $1 million manifest, but you have the ability to kind of create. You're the one. See, look at infinite money. See, there it is. It could be the XRP, right? No financial advice. No financial advice. See, I think that might be what it is. You're starting to see a little bit of it come back right now, right? It's starting to kind of grow. We'll get the ETFs coming in. So we have a little of that, and that could be what this is, and this could be a brand new start. And who knows? That could be what it is. We have the Page of Cups. This is Akashic energy. This is the study or love. The Cups, I think we held out and we looked for something. We weren't sure. Maybe we weren't sure what to do. And there's that two. There it is. There's that Two of Cups. I was talking about it. And I'm not picking it. I'm just showing you. And we're sitting in regret. It's just about to pass you by. I don't know if this person has passed you by, but we're getting a notification. Using our intuition. Is there a Taurus in the situation? That's the only question I have at this moment right now, Chandler. A Taurus. Is there a Taurus? Because that's what I want to know. All right, so that Taurus is the cup, is the love cup. Well, that cup, this is the one. I'm not saying they're in love with you. I'm saying this one is in, like, this is the one that's like, I don't know if you're in love with them. Do they have a lot of money? I mean, you have to answer it. I'm just asking. Okay. I wonder if they're thinking about doing their own thing. Power moment. They might be leaving. If he left, would he leave two people out on the cold? What do you mean that's my connection with my brother-in-law and Alex? Because something's with this Taurus energy here, and this could just be a life lesson too. It could just be literally just say, hey, life lesson learned. Tower moment, use your intuition. Two people out in the cold. Cut them off. Just boom, done. That also could be what this is. If it doesn't make sense, if that doesn't fit, you know, that could be what that is too. I have no idea what's going on in chat. All I see is not the same, and put the energy through him. But I'm just saying, it could be those relationships. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Definitely book, because that right there is a tower moment is saying you have to just cut it off. But you're kind of like sidetracking on it. It is too personal here. It really is. So my guides are sidetracking because it doesn't want to get too into detail with it. And that's what's really tough being on live. Concrete jungle. But that's why I was like, that's why I was giving us the hint saying, who's Taurus? And you're like, my brother-in-law. And it's like, wink, wink. But we can get a little personal with Antonella. Antonella, you're the final read. How are you? How are you? Because you want to know right now anything, right? And anyone in your energy, anyone around you, we'll just pick up anything. But see, my guides are very smart about that. So it would pull like an interesting sign, something that we would never piece together. Because the lattice, it's going to say, let's ask and put that out there. And so that's why I find that interesting. So Chandler's going to say, my brother-in-law, and I'm like, and it just gets really weird fast. All right, let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can pull for you. Let's see what we can get out of this. See, look at. I just pulled. I'm just grabbing the cards. I don't care what. Oh my lord! Yeah, this is getting really slippery. So weird. So weird. I'm not kidding you when I say that. It's so weird. It is so weird. Look at them. Look at them. They're just sliding everywhere now. Oh. All right. So this is Leo energy. This is also strength. It's July, end of July into mid-August. Infinity, love infinity into the cornerstones. This actually sets up a really happy place. Lion energy. It's almost like you're controlling whoever this person is. We'll say it's Frank. We'll say he's the lion. You're controlling his speaking. If he's on here, if he's not, if he doesn't talk, if he doesn't say, you're controlling it. See, look, ancient energy. There's the ancient energy. It's you and him. Establishing that energy allows us to see. There's two very different homes. There's your cosmic. There's your cosmic boogeyman right there. So there's definitely some kind of ancient energy that's connecting the two of you somehow, some way. Whatever that is, whatever that kind of gets us into, gets us connected to, allows it to, it's giving me two cards for your here and now, which might be for both of you. So I'm trying to get one. There you go. See, major change. This is angelic shift. The Six of Cups. It's for me, but and I'll come back and I'll redo all of the teaching tarot. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourselves a favor, watch it. All the learning. I did all of it, uprights, reversals. It's interesting. I got through it. It was tough. It was tough. But a lot of learning happened during that. So the audio's off and this and that. But do yourselves a favor, watch it. So when I go back and redo it, I'll redo it correctly. But I'm going to redo it this summer when I'm off and redo all of it. But this has taught me a lot of things. I'm going to come back and teach you what I have learned since being on live and since really digging over the last couple, months even. Because this here for you, Antonella, tells me like there's a major change, an angelic change. Like, think about it. Since we've got into it, since we started digging, you probably have read your own cards. You got into other readings. You probably see 2 cards again. So the universe is talking to you, not just through me, through other signs. And so you're kind of saying, what is this? Okay, what is this? That 6 of Cups means change is coming. It's like you can kind of sense, when you ever go on the front porch and you're like, it smells like a storm. Yeah. King of Cups, you know what that is? That's water sign. That could be Cancer, could be Scorpio, could be Pisces. We don't know. You can't see it. You just know it. A lot of intelligence behind here. A lot of intelligence in the back, which is what you want. A lot of deep introspection. The 1, it's like self-assured victory. Self-assured victory. You're aiming yourself right at it. This could be. We're doing really well. Purity, happiness, a lot of yellow. When I see a lot of yellow, that's a lot of happiness. Not just for you, from them. There's a lot of gray area coming in. That's kind of what we get with the, I'm not sure. The angelic card, look at wish granted. Money, happiness. We've seen this before when I've read for you guys. It brings money in, but this is like you're already very wealthy, and then you're like, I want to also let me make a wish today. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like having infinite wealth and then making a wish on top of that wealth, right? King of Wands, also being very passionate. So when you have that passion on top of that ability to have wealth, on top of the ability to be a very deep person, makes it really fun. Makes it really easy. There's your change. It's not only a change in your here and now, it's a change in your root chakra. It's changing your logic. It's changing your heart. It's changing how you respond to life. Here it is. Look at. We have an angel. You guys see the angel? Interesting. This is underneath it all. So right here is your lover's card. This is like the number 9 is like the nuclear bomb went off. What's the fallout? I fell in love. After all, it's really tough because there's your Pisces. There's your that's like straight up. There's like the moon card associates with Pisces, as the star card associates with Aquarius. As the justice card associates with Libra. Anyway. Point is, this associated with Pisces. Pisces is in there. That major change, that angelic card, that one that touched your heart, the one that you felt like, what is this? Why do I feel drawn? That's Pisces energy. I know this person you're asking about, Frank, he said. His name's Frank. He's Pisces. He is. Anyway, that's the money. That's the card. That's like it's drawn. There's 2 possible tower moments. Nothing bad. It's a raise of vibration, but I also see a possibility of pain if it's played or misplayed. But you have see how we have like this here? I don't usually have that kind of energy here. But there's that water sign. It could be even, like I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But there's a lot of unknowns. That's what I'm talking about. Comes down to that very first message, right? Doesn't it? Comes down to one message. And you're a water sign as well. And you're a Cancer, even better. So this would come down to your water signs. And there's your change. Look at it. Comes down to you guys changing. Look at you guys are literally drawing in all the major change. Look at, you want all the Cups cards, or what are we doing here? You want all the, look at. You guys would be very deep. There's the Pisces card again. Money. Look at money, money, money. Oh. I don't even want to, did you actually see what I just pulled? Look at. There it is. So, being honest, you guys should at least talk. So, whoever this guy is, he's just being a little baby about it. Look, he's too burdened. He's too burdened by life. He's too burdened to support me. He's too burdened. But yeah, there's definitely this like ancient energy, like this is one of my newer cards here. But this ancient energy is kind of, it's meant to connect you guys. I don't know what it's, but you can see it here. But this is shift. This is a relationship shift. So you definitely have something going down here. That's something I can fake, which is really cool. Like, how cool is that? I didn't say he won't talk to you. Like, isn't that crazy? It's gonna make you like think about it. No, because he's not on the moderators. That's because I made this shift so he couldn't be a moderator anymore. Isn't that weird? And he would have to pay. He doesn't want to pay. He's like, I'm not paying you. And I'm like, yeah, you are. So I mean, obviously, he's not going to pay me to be on the channel. He might eventually. If he pays me to be on the channel, then you know. Then you know. But he might be listening. I might be able to get him onto Discord for you. I mean, just into Discord. It is very interesting, right? Isn't that so? I'm gonna do my checkout right now and see what I get out of it. Look, take action. Who knows? Maybe I can ask him and say, "Hey, do you want his phone number?" And then he can say, "Yeah." That'd be probably be easier for both of you, right? But give me his number. It is so interesting on so many levels. But I'm not saying do it. All right. Very interesting. It's so interesting. Let's see, Miss K. Is the new partner looking? Thank you, Miss K. Let's take a look. Oh, Tiger, I didn't even see it. Yeah. Oh wait, I read. How many times did you donate, Tiger? I read for you too, though. Well, that's what I'm saying. Tiger, yeah. You sent a bunch throughout. That's why I think I'm confused. All right, let's see. All right, let's read for Miss K right now. I have no idea what's going on in chat, so. I have no idea what that even means. Okay. All right. Let's see. New partner. Let me read on this first, and then we can keep going. All right. Let's see. Well, no. I guess I misunderstood all that. All right, Miss K, let's read on yours first, okay? I think you're asking the partner short-term connection. No, like literally no. I know you paid $5, but this is angelic marriage. I'm gonna do a waterfall read, actually. Wow. That's a major change. Like when you start, are you even dating this person? No, I don't think you are. They're older than you. So Miss K, if you're dating this person, let me know. If you're not, let me know. But like this is fast moving. So once you start dating this person, like this is game changing. Like you start hitting like life lessons fast. No, like this is marriage material. Like this person, their long-term stability, like they're like they'll stick it out with you through thick and thin. Like look at that. Look at they're chained to you. Like I don't know why you would even, like I think you already know the answer. Like I feel like they were married for a long time already. Miss K. Am I right? Weren't they married? Were they married once? And they had a long marriage? Am I right? It's crazy. And right now you got them at a vulnerable point. You got them when you can actually, I think so. Look. Because it's a situation that's angelically guided. It's a life lesson. Whatever you're going through with this person, it's a life lesson. Let me put it this way. The very quick and straight up answer to you is, if it's not this lifetime, they were with you in a past life, and they were absolutely by your side. They like, because I see like they were with you for a long time. Like if they weren't married or they were with you married for a long time. This is the card that jumped, so you can do your own research. This card jumped right out as soon as I started reading for you. It was the Four of Wands, angelic. Like this is the angelic, like the angelic hand pulled it out. So you're asking, will they ever marry me? That's the one question you want to know. Would I ever get married to this person? Right? Would I ever put a ring on my finger? And the answer is yes. Oh, yes, they would. Yes, they would. They actually, I feel like they have every intention of marrying. Like, I feel like, I don't know why you would even ask the question. It's so interesting that you're asking it. That's why I'm wondering why you asked it. You're right. Yeah, you feel super connected to this person. It's an Akashic energy. It's like you have this. Maybe you're predestined to be married to him. That could be also what it is. There is like you have this energy. You're really meant to be married to him, and you're coming out of that. Let me just read on this. So Miss K and Miss K. So, are you blocking or are they blocking? Ooh, wow. Miss K, are you blocking or are they blocking? I think it's some Scorpio energy that's blocking. Could be a little bit Capricorn in there too, just so you know. Some Gemini's getting over something. But what's cool, look at Gemini. But there's definitely a change. There's a shift. This is really good. Dark Horse Candidate. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but Dark Horse Candidate, angelically picked. You're tied to this person again. Ancient energy. You're really tied to this person. That's why you feel it. I would have that honest conversation. Gemini energy. Gemini. It could be lover energy. You know, wish granted. Gemini energy. Is that the whole gambit right there? You know what I'm saying? Look, you know, you have everything. Gemini lover, Scorpio energy. It's like you're up, down, you know, you want, you don't, up, down, you don't know what to do. You think it's them. What's their sign? Wait, what's your sign again? No, I know. I'm just asking. I'm curious because I love this. I love this stuff. This is the stuff I love digging in. That's all right. It's them. You're a Capricorn. He's a Taurus. Okay. Capricorn here. I got some Gemini there too. Anyway. Definitely wants to marry you. Definitely. He already wants to marry you. Without a doubt. The card jumped. But I have to read you because you paid $5, so let's just be fair to each other. Thanks for the donation. But between you and I, wink wink, on the side behind the curtain, yeah. That's crazy. Really. Awesome. That's honestly, yeah. He really does. He really does want to marry you. So that's awesome. All right. Tiger Butterfly. What now, hold on. What's going on here? Because I'm trying to figure this whole situation out here. What? Oh. All right. All right. Well, first super chat was paid by Frank. Oh, I did read you. That's what I was saying, and I was trying to figure it out. But people are saying that you had paid more, and I'm trying to figure out how, what my. So that's all. I was just trying to figure it out. That's all. But then people are saying I was reading your spirits coming through, which I said that would be interesting. But I was thanking you for the donations. That's all. But and I didn't know you channeled, and the fact that I picked up that you channeled is interesting. That is really interesting. And you guys want to know when I really picked up a lot more of the channeling stuff was way back when too. You know, when I did the light board, if you go back and watch that video, you'll see it was in that. There's a cornerstone. It was the cornerstone. So Tiger Butterfly does it there. No, I know. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, it was like you could see like there's a portal up in the corner here. I have no idea what you're talking about. For your peeps? All right, I'm gonna go with this is probably. I have no idea. All right, I'm gonna sign off though because I have no idea what this is. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'll talk to you guys later. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, Tiger, for your donation. I will catch you guys on Wednesday if you need a reading. Yeah. I'll catch most of you guys on Wednesday, and then if you guys are around, I will be back probably. No, actually, I'll be back on Friday. Be back on Friday for the live Zodiac readings. If you haven't caught the last one, please do. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. This was really fun tonight. I had a lot of good fun. I really did. It was really good to get close to you guys. If you're looking for the Discord server, that's going to be really fun and interactive. That's us. So be sure to take a look at that. And if you haven't done so, please join all of the social media. I appreciate every single one of you. All right, guys. You guys have a great, wonderful evening. All right. Good golly, get it out of my mouth. All right. I have a wonderful night. I appreciate you guys.